really did an official room tour, so I figured might as well put that in with this kind of off-camera mini makeover. You do see in that video where it pans over to the whole room that there's literally nothing on the walls, so I am going to insert that right now on how bare the walls were, and I think it kind of just balanced everything out now that there is something on the wall, and it like kind of gives it a little bit more character in its own way. Again, I know it like looks probably pretty basic, but for me this looks a little bit more put together than it once was. As you see, I've had this on my wall for a long time. This is like the door to my room, wall decor pieces that have been here forever, that have made an appearance in many of my videos. You can see part of this right now. Like, this was my makeup vanity. Now you could definitely create a collection over time that looks a little bit more unique and customizable. If I did that, I would have put it off a lot longer, so it's definitely depending on your satisfaction on how you do it. This is just what I did. I found this stuff at TjMaxx, Burlington, Marshalls, that type of thing. This is a crazy angle right now, but I was able to find a set of 3 of the Vogue wall art, and then I just added a bunch of random stuff that I found. I think I found that one actually at Macys, and the other ones were miscellaneous somewhere else. I don't really know. Probably again, TjMaxx, Marshalls, or Burlington. I think it's gonna add a little bit to recording videos and just having a little bit better of an ambiance in here, because it was very basic and bare in here, which I didn't mind, but I just wanted to change it up. So this was one side of the wall that I have been able to kind of redecorate. You can like see my tripod in the background and part of the wall over there. This is where I get ready. This is like my makeup vanity, has everything. I have like a little light here, and then as you can tell, I have another mirror here for more closer up makeup routines, and some makeup sponges, another mini rock, miscellaneous Polaroids. I'm not sure why I have them here, but here we are. Makeup brush case that I've had for like literally ever. Has the Eco tools in here, brushes, setting spray that can't fit in my makeup organizer, and everything else that's in here. So that's pretty much it. This desk is very old, but I do love that it matches everything in here. I definitely like it. I think it's so pretty. I didn't really change up any of like the furniture or any like decor pieces. It's just really the wall art that I think really ties everything together. My closet here, and we're doing a tour. I apologize for it being a tad bit messy. It's a work in progress. So again, I need to rearrange this closet. I did do a huge closet clean out in a previous video. Time to start that all over again. I've been kind of taking it in sections recently with certain pieces and items of clothing that I've been categorizing and getting rid of. There's a lot here that like even off camera that you can't even see below needs to go through, so it's very unorganized right now. I mean, it doesn't look terrible, but yeah. So this is my closet. Honestly, this is a cool filming setup if I made it a little bit more aesthetically pleasing, but this is just one side of my room, and above the closet is this upside down, sideways art piece, wall art that I didn't know where to put it. So that has been there for years. I didn't want to put it off to the side. I just didn't know where to put it. So that might, you know, maybe I'll fix that, but I don't think it looks terrible. Now over here, as you can see in the mirror, and also myself with the tripod, love that. This is another nightstand that I have in front of the mirror, and partially blocks off some of the mirror. It is where I use to do my hair, and I have a lot of like my skincare in this drawer. I'm living for these angles, and I'm so sorry if I'm out of focus. I've had that one for ever, this black and white picture of Audrey Hepburn, the iconic scene. It's a classic image of her, and I also found this Chanel perfume bottle picture artwork. I like the gold accents in it, and it kind of gives like a nice backdrop on like my room color. I also charge my laptops over here, which, why do I need 2 laptops? I don't really know. This lighting, it's because I got the windows to the side over here. This shows a great view of what that side of my room looks like with the mirror, and I have my closet off to the side, and then On the backdrop of my bed, I continue the theme of Audrey Hepburn on this side, and I have Keep Calm, Carry On. These two big posters I've had forever. Again, the black and white image of Audrey Hepburn I found at a consignment thrift store a long time ago, probably 10-15 years ago. And then these two posters I found at like a local hardware store. I don't know why they were selling them. I think maybe for room decor, and I've kept them forever. Had them in my room for like the longest time, and then I repurposed them and put them back up on this wall. So now they're back up there in the same spot they basically were years ago. And I have these small little images. I have one that's a Chanel homage, I guess, inspired, and a wall decor inspired Chanel. It looks like a messy bag. It looks like mine. I had to like literally hide all my handbags because they were just like everywhere. They're like in my closet. And this has been my bed setup for a while. Sometimes I just have white bedding up on here, and I had some different decor pieces when it was the fall time. I switched it with some red to have a little bit of an accent when it was over the holidays, but I've kept it. A couple blankets up on here, and I also have this plaid blanket on my bed and the two red pillows. I think it adds a little bit of an accent. It gives it a little bit more depth and detail. Again, I have like a million pillows over there. It does also match my chair, which I do like. This is my other nightstand next to my bed. I keep like a water, and I have tissues and this like salt lamp that is like half broken that I've just been holding on to. It kind of matches the wall of my room, and it kind of just adds a little bit of detail and texture because, again, I don't really have a lot in my room for decor, so I just thought I'd keep that around for now until I think of something to replace it with or just get rid of. The lighting is going to change, so I apologize, but as you can tell, these are pretty much matching on the wall to the side of the windows. I will get a close-up so you can see, but I just want you to get the overall picture. But one is a Gucci martini glass with like a little bit of like jewelry accents and accessories, and I think the other one is a Louis Vuitton inspired wall art that is also a martini glass and some jewelry or gems. I don't really know. Again, last minute thoughts on getting stuff on the wall. I just had to rip the band-aid off. And over here behind me is some kind of like abstract looking wall art, and it's actually glittery, which I will get a close-up of. Picture of 3 people shopping with some shopping bags, and above it is a girl in a bathtub reading the newspaper or a magazine and having some champagne. I just like that a lot of the artwork is a lot of bright colors and light accents, so I think it brightens my room a little bit because, again, my walls aren't white. I think it helps open the room up. I like that a lot of it is different textures. You have different canvases and some are framed, but they all kind of cohesively go together and it kind of goes with a lot of stuff I do like. I like fashion, lifestyle, again, beauty. That's kind of the theme of this channel, even though it is kind of a hot mess, but it's fine. Which is kind of funny because also this wall was covered. I would take apart all the Vogue magazines I collected over the years, and it was covered with images from Vogue that I repurposed. Took that down a long time ago, so it's almost like an homage to what this wall used to be, was like a Vogue wall and like a teen Vogue wall, and all the other accents that are added to this collage wall. I'm very happy and satisfied. Again, I know, like, I did love my room years ago when it was very true to me and customizable, but ended up obviously taking everything down, and I just think it kind of adds a little bit to this room and how I'm going to be able to film, and I'm just happy I'm able to actually show it off. But in the previous videos I've been kind of trying to keep it under wraps because it wasn't fully done. I'm sure it will change over time, but this is just what I have so far, and for now. I didn't mention I do keep a couple fans in my room which aren't really aesthetically pleasing, but it's nice to have some white noise, so I keep that one in the corner over here and another one over here off camera. And the only other thing I do have in the corner, this cute little decor piece. It's an elephant, and I keep the elephant in the corner of the room so it kind of just chills here. I like having the little elephant because it's just, I like that it has the gold accents on it because it unintentionally goes with a lot of things that are already in my room. So you got the gold and the black and the white, and it all kind of just goes together, and then you have some pops of color in between. I can film from any angle and it looks really good. I mean, this is pretty pretty much my mini room tour, mini makeover that I did off camera. But I think this will help get me a little bit more inspired with filming videos and getting more stuff out. So thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully you stick around and you watch the next video somewhere in this corner. Bye.